Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Saralina's here. In today's tutorial, I'll show you guys how to do this makeup look. This makeup was totally like spontaneous random makeup that I just actually created while I'm filming this. I did not really had an idea in my mind. I just knew I wanted to do something like pinkish peachy color, like kind of a summery look. So this is what I end up with, and I shared a lot about makeup ideas or makeup tricks in the video. So if you want to learn more about makeup and how to make it better, please watch this tutorial so you learn more of these things. And recently I just started this blog, and I will link it down below. It's saralina.net, and I'll start like blogging in a lot of things that you guys are interested in, like fashion, like makeup tricks, favorite products, things like that I love and I enjoy doing, and I want to share this knowledge to everyone so everyone like learn a lot from the things that I know. So today's makeup is gonna be like a pink color or a pink inspired eyeshadow. I might or might not put some glitter in there. I'm just kind of being spontaneous, to be honest with you guys. I love when I put makeup, I just be spontaneous. Like I would have an idea and then I'll be like, ooh, that would look good with that. Oh, that would look good with this, you know? So a lot of time when I apply makeup, I'll just be very, very spontaneous. And I'm gonna start applying more of my favorite palette. As you guys know, this is my favorite palette. Joking. It's one of my favorite palettes. That pink one, I love it a lot. It just reminds me of that days when I used to put a lot of pinks. So I'm going to use this color, Amara, and then I'm going to go over again. I'm going to go a bit down though this time, like it's not all the way on the crease. It's more off it being down. And then I'm gonna use that same color, since I love it so much, Amara, underneath my eyes over here. I think that's a great color to like start with. When I'm going and transitioning to a lighter color, so like this is how I'm starting right now. I'm going with like a transition, like pinkish orangish shade, then going a little bit darker, as you guys can't see, but then I'm gonna go with more like highlighty or glittery in here. I need something in between, so I always try to put something in there so it kind of like cut it, like it's like cut crease, you know, like cut that color, like make it more even pop, especially if you're gonna use like a highlighter or something that is lighter. I think this brings the eyes like whoa, you know. But if I am like putting a darker shade, let's say I'm putting browner or like going to a maroon shade over here, I wouldn't really suggest putting a black or, you know, dark brown color because it's already, you know, dark. So from the little Natasha Denona, what brand is this? This is a mini Biba palette. So this is the mini Biba palette. I'm gonna use this brown over here. You can use whatever brown you have. And then I'm going to start, as I said, build that transition. So over here, and it's alright if it's like not popping or it's not like dark enough or anything like that. You can always go with a bit more darker shade. That's the whole reason we start with makeup, you know. That's the whole reason we start experimenting. It's just like, oh, this color didn't work. Alright, I'm gonna use another color, or just put another darker shade that you think it would work. This is Natasha Denona and Bronze Palette. I broke it, you guys, so I don't want to like flip it around and everything, but I'll try my best to show you the shades. As you can't see, that shade is broken. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to use the color Magma in here. And then I'm gonna go with Deep Dive. It's like a, I'll show you guys how it looks like. It's like a blackish, brownish shape. And then I'm gonna go with the exterior, very light stroke. I wanna go too deep, just like the name says, Deep Dive. Yeah, it's called Deep Dive. You just wanna go very light, like that. This is fire. I'll go with this shade. So this is called High Degree, and it, again, from my Broken palette, from Bronze palette by Natasha Denona. I'm gonna go with High Degree. I have decided to go with that color because look at this, you guys. This is bomb.
Ryan, let's
Yeah, this is like, now I'm gonna go with Amara from that pink palette from Natasha Denona, and I'll go with that shade over here, Amara, our first shade, second shade. It's amazing. I love it. I love fiery colors. Then I'm going with this palette, Makeup by Mario. You guys can go with any palettes you want. I'm just picking a black shade from there, and then putting it under my eyes over here. Give it that kind of a smoky look. And then I go out a little bit, bringing my eyes that kind of, making it look bigger, more open. I mean, it depends on your eye shade and everything. Sorry, eye shape, not shade. Just, I love doing this technique. It always works on me. And then I'm going to add some eyeliner. Any eyeliner you guys have. I love using this for Makeup Forever because it stays longer. For now, I'm gonna add my favorite mascara. This mascara is from Chanel, and I believe it's called like Noir, something like that, Noir number 10. And I ordered this like the second or third time I ordered from it, and I love it. I have a lot of favorite like mascaras. This is one of them. This is the top one right now. I used to use Lancome Idol. I know a lot of people hear to that. It's a very good mascara as well. It's way cheaper than this one. This one's a bit more expensive. It's like 32 bucks, I think. And then Idol, I think it's like 28, 26. Don't quote me on that, but I think that was the range price that was in it. So this one is definitely way more expensive. Now I'm gonna use this Anastasia. I think this is Sandstone. It's my favorite shade. And we'll draw a line. often my favorite lipsticks. They get matte. So you guys, this is my favorite. They're expensive, but they're worth it. From Dior. This has been my favorite 3 shades. So usually I would use like the darkest shade and then go with the lighter, and it depends on what color you're going for. So if I'm going with like pinkish or something like that, I would choose the more of the pinkish. If I'm going with more of a brownish, I would go with more of a brownish shade as an exterior. So I'm gonna use this shade. So I'm gonna start with removing the powder, fluff it out like any extra. I'm gonna start this. This is actually my first time trying it actually on my face. It's Glowish by Huda Beauty. It's a bronzer. I've been looking for a bronzer, but when I actually saw it in real, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like, I ordered it from Sephora. I didn't really look at it, but I'll give it a try. This is in the shade Deep Tan Soft Radiance. I'm gonna use another shade. Sorry, another brush to go on the top like that. It kind of gives me like that red bronzy look, which I love. I don't think it's different. It's definitely different than anything I tried, but I don't hate it. Let's give it a try. Kind of love it actually. It's not like warm like a regular bronzer. It's kind of like more of a highlighted bronzer, if that makes sense. Now I'm going to put the blusher. For the blush, I feel like my makeup would match like kind of orangey pinkish shade, so I will pick. Let's try going with this shade from MAC, and this is in Melba. And then when I put my blush, I love going over the nose a bit. Gives you that baby vibes on the chin, kind of a bit. Now when I put it, I love going on the cheeks and going up, all the cheeks and going up. And then after that, I'm gonna use a bit of bronzer, but I'm gonna use that like the brown regular bronzer. Then I'm gonna go with Huda Beauty's because I like that one. I just don't think it's as like defining. Like I like it, it's like really glittery and highlighty, but I feel like it's at the end, you know? Like if I wanna obviously contour my nose, I would use like more of a contour, like darker shade. Like this one, for example. And then I'm gonna add more of the blush now. Blend it out, kind of. Everything with the blush. And then finally, I'm gonna go with that same highlighter. So for me, adding all of these three, which is the highlighter, the blusher, and the bronzer, it's always like kind of you go on three blending methods, right? First you put the contour, like your powdered contour, then you go with the blush, and then you go with the highlighter, and then finally you go again with the blush, and you want to blend everything together, because when you put a blush, you're kind of blending everything, so you don't want it to look like you're having a brown line and then you're putting an orange, like it's separated. You want them to be like blended. So that's the whole key of like putting them all together, because you want them to blend. Now I'm going to put some highlighter. So last thing, I love that at least this bronzer give me that glow, so I don't really need a lot of highlight, but I'm gonna go with the highlight a bit more. And let's see, today's shade is pink. Pink, it doesn't really matter, just going with the color that would think it would go well with my blush.
Perfect.
Ryan Little.
I love it. The last thing I want to do, guys, you don't have to do, but I would love to do, is just, you know, I just want to add a bit more kind of a darker shade under my eyes to give it like a bit more of a, what do I say, like a sexy look, or like a, last thing I want to do is apply my favorite mist. You guys, I started like not even having time to really like invest in like trying something new. I feel like I know what I like and I know what kind of makeup really works for me, so I've been kind of stubborn about changing my makeup. I would, yeah, go with the flow, getting new eyeshadow, getting new lipsticks, getting new bronzer, but like something like a foundation, concealer, I feel like I know what works for me and what works for my skin, and it's just been like, it's been hard for me to like change. But eyeshadow is obviously lipstick, it's kind of like, you know, you can always play and change with it. But yeah, this has been my favorite. I believe this is like third or fourth bottle. It's always been my favorite. I think it works better for me than the MAC one. I feel like it sets it in there. So So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe for me and hit that notification button. And please, if you have any questions or any ideas, please share them with me in the comment below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.